defense and physicality, or you guys just missing shots, or a combination of all those things?
Our defense was great. I thought we did a good job, defensively. I mean, holding this team at 96 points, like you can't ask for anything better, So just offensively being better, playing with more pace, getting to the paint a little bit more. We missed a lot of shots, but as far as, what we did defensively, I mean, I take that, every day of the week. Luka made some tough shots. Kyrie made some tough shots, which we talked about before the series. They're going to be able to do that. But overall, to hold this team at 96 points, that's a really great defensive night. And so we just got to do a better job scoring the basketball.
Lue, obviously Kawhi got a pretty good minutes workload. Looked like he did a lot more in the second half than the first half. How do you think he felt just from what you've seen and how you were talking to him?
Probably just his timing. I thought in the second half, that third quarter, he really got active, a couple offensive rebounds, putbacks to kind of get him going. As far as getting the rhythm, as far as his plays and getting his shots and things like that, that's going to come. But I thought defensively he did some good things, some steals, some deflections. And, it was just good to have him back on the floor. And so we'll be able to make it work.
Ty, was there any difficulty of kind of like incorporating him back? And also, what did you think about his conditioning and his legs?
You got to ask him that, but I thought he did a good job. I thought he didn't try to force anything in that first half. I thought he just let the game come to him. And then in the third quarter, I think we got down 9, and he kind of just took over the game as far as scoring the basketball, offensive rebounds, steals, and things like that. And so if we play that hard, like I said, we're in great shape. And so, they came in and won a game, which we didn't play our best. And so we'll be ready to go to Dallas. We'll be ready on Friday.
Coach, when it came to the three-point shooting, you guys were 8 for 30. Were those some shots that you liked, the threes that you guys were just missing? Or?
Yeah, Justin, he jinxed us the other day, in the media. He tried to ask that question, you're going to be able to keep it up. And then, of course, tonight, we don't shoot the ball as well. But like I said, that's part of the game, but we're going to make shots. We know that. We've been a shot-making team since I've been here. And with our defense, the way it is right now, showing those guys different coverages, different looks. I mean, we won in every category except for the game, So, that's good. That's good because we're going to be able to score the basketball. But the most important thing is defensively, understand what we're doing. And we just had a lot of mistakes, rotations. We wasn't in sync, late. Kyrie got a couple shots. Luka got a couple shots. Kleber got a shot. PJ Washington a few shots. And so just late with our rotations and, some game plan mistakes, which we can clean up. And once we do that, it's going to be really tough for those guys to score.
And do you think they tried to attack Zoo early since they saw him perform, so well the last game that they wanted to
No,
try?
I think Zoo just got caught the wrong place at the wrong time, getting beat. We run Jones Jr. off the line, and he gets to the basket. Zoo gets his second foul. Kind of changed the game for us early on. But Mace came in, with his energy and effort and just, held it down till Zoo was able to get back in the game. So we just got to be smarter. Zoo just, in that situation, probably get out of the way, give it to him. And, next time we'd be ready to set our defense. But, overall, like I said, with Zoo having those first early 2 fouls kind of changed the game for us.
Hey Ty, with your superstars healthy for the first time in the last few postseasons, is there a sense of comfort in the sense that you don't have to do any what-ifs at this point? Like you'll live and die by whatever results happen with your team finally whole?
Yep, I feel great. Feel great about it. You want me to elaborate more on it? No, I feel great about it. Yeah, I feel great. Having my guys healthy, ready to play, I feel really good about that.
First off, I apologize for jinxing you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's all right.
What have you made of Maxi's play for them and like his ability as a small ball center to kind of throw a different look for you guys? I know you guys probably expected to see him as a center at times, but what have you seen that's kind of been on the floor for you guys to have to adjust to with him?
He made a couple threes tonight. I think anytime you have a stretch 5 on the floor and push a defense in a compromising position, so he rebounds the basketball. He can switch 1 through 5. He's physical, with offensive rebounds. And so he just gives them a different look. You have Gafford and Lively, 2 lob threats, guys that can get behind the defense. And then you come back with Maxi Kleber who can, stretch the floor and make a 3, and so he gives them a different look and he played well tonight.
I know you spoke on protecting home court advantage. Now that you guys are one-on-one, how does that change things moving forward?
Win game 3.
And Norm had spoke out about not just being snubbed for sixth man of the year. Can you elaborate on just like is it his mindset right now? Does that inspire him? Does that motivate him to finish strong in the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, not to even be a finalist, that's crazy. You know, for the production that Norm has had, and for a team that's fourth in a tough West, and not to even be considered as a finalist that's pretty absurd. So, but it's okay. You know, he led the league in fourth quarter 3-point percentage from the corners. Led the league in 3-point percentage from the corners overall. So it's okay. You know, use it as motivation and get through the series and hopefully on a long run.
So I know it was time for PG to come back in with about 8:30 left to go, but you brought him in for Russ. Just what was the reasoning for going away from Russ at that moment in the game?
Say it again.
You got PG back in about 8:30 left to go. I know it was his time to come back in, but you brought him in for Russ. I just want to ask what the reason was for getting Russ out at that point in the game.
What do you want to do? I mean, Russ had played like 13, 14 straight minutes, so get him out and get him back in because we wanted to probably possibly go small because Zoo played almost the whole second half, and so we got Russ back in for Zoo at that time. But I'll check and see. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Appreciate it.